what is escrow and what happens during escrow with the home for both the buyer or the seller? I've been asked this question so many times that I actually came up with a fun analogy just waiting to be told. I'm Nancy Wittenberg with Caldwell Banker Realty. For buyers, think of escrow as you're going to your favorite grocery store. You're pushing your cart through the store, looking for the perfect home for you right now. It might take a little bit of walking up and down the aisles to find one, or maybe you have to rush in front of some other shopping carts to grab the home off the shelf before they can reach it. Now, for sellers, you have your house for sale on the shelf, waiting for the marketing strategies to catch a buyer's eye. Escrow starts when the buyer and seller agree to terms and both have signed the purchase contract. The buyer has the home in their shopping cart, but now they need to get an inspection, an appraisal, review all the disclosures, and more before they can take the home up to the cashier to pay. The home remains in escrow for each of these steps, which the whole thing takes about a month. In Arizona specifically, while the buyer is in line for the cashier, both the buyer and the seller will need to sign their documents through the escrow company. Now the buyer is up at the cashier giving their payment for the closing costs, mortgage down payment, HOA fees, and whatever else applies. The cashier will pull the money from the buyer and the lender, if there is one, and put it into the cash register. Once the funds are proved to be en route and the county has recorded the transaction, then the cashier will give both sides a receipt known as the settlement statement that confirms that escrow is officially closed. I'm Nancy Wittenberg with Caldwell Banker Realty, your dedicated home advocate.